Hi, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to a Tiana podcast. I'm Tiana, skincare and beauty lover and content creator. However, I do like to talk my shit. My throat chakra is anointed, and y'all gonna hear and feel what I gotta say. Follow me on all social media platforms at Estetiana. All of that will be in the episode description. Now, I do create content for fun. However, all content creators deserve to be compensated for their labor. Ways you can support me is my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, which is all linked in the episode description. My Amazon wish list, got a couple things on there I would like. All of that will be in the episode description as well. Listener support, which is also in the episode description. All donations and gifts are welcome and appreciated. Follow the podcast page on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and here on Anchor so that you don't miss any notifications on the new episodes. Now, I understand everyone is not always able to help out monetarily. So, other ways you can support me, which is honestly the most supportive of all, is to share, rate, and review. So let's get this out there. Share it on all the platforms you can share it on, and leave a voice message. So the voice message links will be in the episode description as well. And you can leave a voice message, have some suggestions on topics. If you want to collab, I am open to that as well. Any positive feedback, keep things cute and appropriate, all right? But yes, I would love to hear from y'all. I listen to all the voice messages, and let's get into it. Are we good? Can y'all hear me? Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Testicles 1 2. Testicles 1 2. I just wanted to make sure this mic was working because this shit been playing with me. Hey y'all. Y'all tell me why. Okay, so remember the last time I was talking about that movie Beast with Idris Elba coughing ass, and you know how they basically was sharing that one same ad all over and over again on YouTube. Tell me why I'm on YouTube and all of a sudden now they're gonna have new edits from the fucking movie as the ad. It's still no official trailer that I saw, but they gonna have that different ad up in there. Now the lion is attacking the car and cracking the window shield, and you see the wife and not just the kids. Okay, whatever, nigga. Y'all some funny bitches. This how you know they be listening to us as we talking. It's whatever. Whatever my assigned FBI agent is, give me some motherfucking money so I could pay off these student loans and these other damn bills that I need some help with. The fuck? Oh yeah, I'm not done. Let me get on y'all ass real quick because first and foremost, I should have added something on to the last episode. Y'all need to be embarrassed real quick. There's been this clip that went viral, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all already seen it, but it's this podcast. Shout out to them. I don't remember their name right now. Plus, I'm not promoting nobody for free. Um, this lady was on there. I believe she's a sex worker. I didn't watch the full episode, and I really don't want to. But the bitch was saying how she had a threesome with a nigga and his mama, and the mama was fully involved, sucking dick. And she's talking about she was turned on at the fact that the nigga was telling his mom, like, hey, come over here and suck my dick. Excuse me. What did my ears just hear? I wanna go home. Like, I no. This is why I be needing mental health breaks, because you motherfuckers be wildin'. Now let's get started off with this mental health check-in. I said mental health. Mental health. Excuse my vernacular. I've been doing well. I've been making sure to get enough sleep. Having enough sleep has been helping me not feel like a zombie and helping me function, making my body recover faster from working long, hard days and shit. So I'm learning the importance of getting my motherfucking rest because if not, I am a complete bitch. Oh, and if I don't eat, that's a whole nother demon. I don't have time for that. Yeah, so getting enough rest has been helping me mentally and physically, might I add. Like I look back at the days when I would party all night in high school or like my early 20s, and I would be at the club knowing damn well I gotta open the next day and be at work at like 8 in the morning. Like bitch, it's 3 in the morning. I'm in the bar partying my motherfucking life away on the dance floor, and I know I gotta be to work at 8 or 9 o'clock. Like, I can't do that shit no more. If I try that shit now, because if I try that shit now, bitch, I'ma pass out at the register. I don't, bitch, I'ma just be, you can see it on my face. I wanna go home. That closing to party and then to open the next day. Hell no. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Also, mentally, I would say, still following up with my good therapist, love her, and not letting my job, especially these customers, because I don't let coworkers get to me. And nothing has really happened. I do peep things. People have different personalities. Not everyone is for everybody. That's cool. I'm here to collect my money and to further advance my career development. But yeah, some of these clients and shit, they be trying it, but I don't care. When I clock out, I shake that shit off and I leave that shit inside of the workplace. That shit do not come home with me. Okay, I ain't pressed about no bitch that walked up in the spot looking like a construction worker and don't know what the hell she want to do with her life. It sounded like she was going through a midlife crisis, if you ask me. But yeah, we don't discriminate. We service all clients. We're very inclusive. I don't care if you got a hole in your shirt or if you got a suit and tie on. I will help you because that's what I legally have to do at my job. Y'all, so I've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel. I've been hearing for years that, oh, you should start a YouTube channel. You're very entertaining and blah, blah, blah. Either I'm just lazy or I'm overthinking it. I need to get out my head. But I truly feel like I am one of the most boring bitches on the planet. And maybe I'm dragging it and being dramatic, but like, I just bitches' lives be exciting on YouTube. Like they be traveling and they, with they man and the nigga got personality too. I have personality, of course. I'm not saying I don't, but it's just like, baby, I just work and come home to my cat. Or I might chill outside for a second. But I don't do much. I don't know. Help me get my passport renewed so we could travel vlog together. Cause I don't know. DM me or send me a voice note, a voice message, or answer the Q&A on Spotify. If you want me to start vlogging, I don't know. Y'all probably gonna DM me because y'all be DMing me anyways, and y'all be sending some of the craziest shit. Like, I don't even have a lot of followers or a blue check yet. Like, what is going on in my DMs? But yeah, let me know. I'm thinking about it. Invest send some money to the Cash App so or my Amazon wish list so we can get this camera going if y'all really want to see me do a handstand on the Eiffel Tower. Now I want to clear something up real quick. This is not a gender war show or podcast. This is not that. This ain't that and that ain't this. I am not with none of that shit. I feel like, I know gender wars goes beyond one type of demographic, but however, I am a black woman and I can only speak for my community and my perspective as a black woman with this whole gender war and the issues in my community and in my culture. If you are a non-Black person listening to this, sorry, this is not the space for you. Please listen to another episode. Thanks. You still here? God is watching. So I am not here for the women bashing, the men bashing. I just think it's very counterproductive. These are very counterproductive conversations. Like the dialogue is not getting anywhere. It's a lot of what I'm seeing is a lot of people invalidating each other's experiences. People can't even get a word in. They're talking over each other. They're not talking to each other. They're talking at each other. No one is listening to comprehend. They're listening to respond. And I'm just not here to contribute to that. I do not want to be an addition to that type of like rhetoric and mentality. That's just not what I'm here for. That's not what Tiana podcast is for. I don't condone that shit. And I think we really need to take account into the fact that the internet is not the safest place to talk about personal issues, let alone issues in our own community and culture. Like, especially in front of the others. Y'all talking about things like this that are dysfunctional in our culture, in our community, in front of company? What's going on with y'all? Like, I want my people to really wake up. Let's wake that shit up. Like, please get that together. And speaking of like the internet not being a safe place, like I want to talk about this app Clubhouse. Um, Clubhouse was definitely a game changer when the pandemic first hit. And I have made quite a few connections through Clubhouse. My current boyfriend, I met him through Clubhouse. So, I won't take that away from Clubhouse because Clubhouse has definitely opened doors for people making connections, whether it's friends or a romantic relationship, and of course, business wise and career wise. But on a serious note, in my personal opinion, Clubhouse is one of the most toxic apps that has ever existed because people are just open to saying whatever because you are not face to face and you cannot see them, and it's not like a visual. It's an audio app. And I think that that's really the problem with Clubhouse. And I think Clubhouse intentionally, although there's an update every damn 2 days, there's no update on the algorithm. If anybody from Clubhouse hears this, I want y'all to make it to where people can customize what is shown in their hallways and they can block out certain clubs. And when they block out people, for surely they can't go in certain rooms and share spaces together. Make it to where people can block clubs and not just, see fewer rooms like this, because that option doesn't really count when you have similar people that go into certain spaces that you want to avoid. And I have to take mental health breaks because of that app. We thought Instagram and Twitter was a mess, baby. Clubhouse is a whole nother ball game. And Clubhouse, all I see all the time is rooms about Black women this and Black women that, and it's like Black men versus Black women, and I don't like the division between us. I am not going to participate in that. There are definitely issues that I have within my community when it comes to Black men. I I'm fully aware of that. However, is this gonna be the topic every day? Is this the tone y'all want to set every day? Every day it's a room about Pookies and Ray Rays, and that's all Black women want. And Black men can't read but know every rap lyric. I've heard the conversations where there's other Black women on the app supporting police brutality, and my heart is just fucking broken because of that. Because how fucking evil and hurt can you be to say some shit like that? That is fucking unhinged. Y'all talking about free that police officer that had his knee on George Floyd's neck. Like, are you serious? Why would y'all say some shit like that? That is so fucking disgusting. And it's, oh, black women only want Pookies and Ray Rays, and they only want to be baby mothers and not wives. You think other black women are not trying to hold other women accountable? I'm not going to down anybody, but I am tired of seeing the baby showers and not enough weddings, and how people are not educated on the importance of marriage and all of the benefits that can come from legally being married. I don't think a lot of us have seen healthy examples of marriage. However, that's still not an excuse to say, hey, fuck it. Like, look into it. Like, really research what marriage is, and of course, choose the right partner. Get to know yourself, get to know people. Don't just marry somebody because your grandmother said that you needed to get married, and that's just what you do. You just marry the man that you with. No, you need to marry the right man for the right reasons. And if you choose to never get married, that's your business too. However, I told my man, listen, I'm not about to be nobody girlfriends for 20 years. I'm not about to be nobody girlfriend for 20 years and be popping out a bunch of babies. And, oh, what's understood doesn't need to be explained. No, I ain't with none of that shit. I will be a wife someday. And if that's not something you're interested in, then yeah, we gotta go. And don't propose to me because you just don't want me to leave. It ain't about no ultimatum or I'm making a nigga pick and choose and pressuring him and putting his back against the wall. No, it ain't no ultimatum. I'm telling you what it is and what it ain't. So, and it ain't gonna be no girlfriend for 20, 30 years. Yeah, I'm just tired of these conversations and these whole conversations with mammy versus divestors and high value man versus Pookie and Ray Ray. All this shit is trash to me. Like, can we bring back the positive conversations? Like, some of these rooms, I've seen titles talking about some wigs and lashes took the black men out of the home. Some of these black men left the home to put on the wigs and the lashes. Can we talk about that? Hey, sis, let's wake that up. Let's wake that the fuck up. And I'm gonna tread lightly on it because y'all not about to put no discriminatory terms on me, because that ain't what this is. Some of y'all are not being completely transparent, and y'all need to really speak up more about what's going on. Speak the whole truth, not just half truths. Like, what do you niggas mean wigs and lashes took men out of the home? When other women from other backgrounds wear it, it's not a problem because you don't think that she's wearing it or it looks different. It's just anti-blackness and it's self-hate, to be honest. But wigs and lashes took the men out of the home when there's men that wear wigs and lashes better than us. When it's men that have been wanting to wear wigs and lashes the whole fucking time themselves. Come on, but let's wake this shit up. Wigs and lashes took men out of the home, but y'all be wanting to be better than y'all bitch. I remember I had an ex. He was so fucking mad that I got my nails and my brows done without him. And it wasn't because he was gonna pay for it, because he was a broke bum ass nigga that I was taking care of. But he got mad because I wanted to be a baddie before him. It was just so fucking odd and strange to me. And it's like, no, of course I didn't invite you with me to get pampered because I would have been paying for myself and you, broke ass nigga. Like, no, absolutely the fuck not. Y'all like to get dolled up and pampered yourselves. So all of this wigs and lashes, anything to just make black women look horrible, is crazy to me. If you don't like it over here, go over there and live your happily ever after and don't look back. Because we damn sure ain't looking over there. Overall, this is not a podcast for the negativity and the division between black women and black men. It's not. I do think both sides really need to hash these things out, but due to the trauma and the dysfunction, it's very hard to have actual intelligent conversations and productive conversations to where people are elevating their mindset and something good is coming out of it, or there's more unity, or there's more understanding as a collective, because that's not what these conversations 9 times out of 10 conclude to. I can't really remember off the top of my head one productive conversation that was, a result of a gender war discussion. I can't I don't benefit off of my people's trauma and issues. I don't like that. I don't Something about that don't sit right with me. I'm not here to publicize all of the issues instead of actually addressing them head on with the people that I have these issues with or these concerns with. A lot of y'all are not having productive and intelligent conversations, and that's really what it boils down to. So what I will say about Estiana podcast, this podcast is about whatever the fuck I want to talk about, but it's not going to be, it doesn't just simmer down to, oh, men this and women that, and no, that ain't this and this ain't that. I'm gonna keep saying that shit. This is a space for me and for other people, because I am open to collabs. If you want to collaborate with me, hit me up. Contact information is in the episode description. Send me a quick little email or DM, whichever one I get to first. This is supposed to be fun, informative, and entertaining. And I feel like it's redundant to use issues within my own community as entertainment. And that's coon behavior to me, to be quite frank. And I don't participate in that shit. So I really hope that these people that do participate in these things change the narrative and hopefully find something else to talk about, because after a while, talking about black men and black women this and Pookies and Ray Rays, baby daddies, baby mamas, and colorism and all of this stuff in a not productive way will be the death of y'all. Allegedly, or the death of y'all platforms, because people not gonna want to hear that shit over and over every day. Please go to therapy. Yeah, so this is really gonna be the only episode you're gonna hear about these gender war topics, because yeah, that's not the space I want to create. But let's get into select the songs. So the songs that I chose, well, this song that I chose is to honor the title, Venus versus Mars. So I got Venus versus Mars by Jay-Z. Shorty get it in, but daddy go hard. Pause. Um that was my shit. That's a quick little throwback. Honestly, all of these songs is throwbacks, to be honest. And the next song is Mars versus Venus. So yeah, we just switched that around, and it's by Usher. That is one of the most slept on songs, and I really was trying to gatekeep this. I was really thinking about not putting this on the list of selector songs, because I already had Jay-Z Venus versus Mars, but Mars versus Venus is it's one of those, like, them slow, it's a baby making song. It's definitely a love making song. Tread lightly if that's on your get busy playlist, but it's a vibe. If you listen to the lyrics, I know some of y'all saw this title and was like, bitch, is she talking about astrology again? Astronomy again? No. And not too much on the girls that like astrology, that love astrology. But the way that Usher breaks down, like, the planets and the stars, and like how he's describing the fucking universe, like, it's fire. Shout out to him. That was one of the most creative songs. And that song is constantly still in rotation. It's off of his old album, the one with Superstar on it. Go check that out. The next selector song is Bust Our Guns by Rough Riders. I don't like that song, just randomly be popping up in my head. Do y'all niggas bust your guns? Hell yeah, we bust our guns. Like, I just, one of those songs that get you hype in the morning. Like if I need to wake up, that's one of the songs on my playlist. And speaking of playlists, I will have some playlists linked in the episode description later on in the season of a Tiana podcast. I have some things cooking up for y'all, so stay tuned for that. The next selector song is another throwback. Like I said, all of these songs are throwbacks. Is Rollin' by Lil Wayne off the Sorry for the Wait. I believe it's Sorry for the Wait 2 mixtape. When the summer when that shit came out, y'all, I think I was 16. I was outside. You couldn't tell me I wasn't grown. Nobody couldn't tell me shit. Okay, I was running a muck. You hear me? Rolling. Money, power, respect. 3 the hard way. Like I remember I remember rapping that shit word for word with all my hood nigga friends. Like we was not playing when that mixtape came out. That's that's honestly top 5 when it comes to Wayne, if you ask me. But yeah, shout out to Roland, because if I need a quick little pick me up, turn up, if I'm feeling like I'm in a do rag activity mood, Roland is one of the songs that I got in rotation. Next select that song is, last but not least, RIP to the king of pop. There will never be nobody else like Michael Jackson. Like literally, he's just one of those artists. Like there will literally be nobody that will upstage him at all, like ever. I remember crying hearing that he passed on the radio. I was a little ass kid, but I was like, Mom. And like we were just emotional as fuck. And they was playing Michael Jackson all night. Every radio station was playing Michael Jackson all night until the next day. It was just crazy. I remember every time I'm on the train and you pass Hoyt and Skimmerhorn and you see the abandoned side of it. That's where he, shot the Bad music video. And I just think about that all the time, every time I pass that shit. So yeah, child, I ain't even say the song yet. Shout out to TikTok. This song has been going viral. It's called Chicago. And I have not listened to this album, and it's just crazy because Michael Jackson actually has like thousands of songs allegedly that's just in the vault that have not been released. So he has so much unreleased music, and hopefully they figure some shit out to where we get blessed with some more. But it's just nice basically being able to hear shit that is already out that I haven't listened to. So Chicago by Michael Jackson. Shout out to the people that's like, oh my God, da 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 da. This was, a secret gem. I didn't want anyone to get. No, let us hear this. I wanted to hear this. I needed to hear this. So shout out to the King of Pop. Now, I briefly want to talk about my personal relationships with Venus and Mars. This is for the astrology girls. Just real quick, I want to highlight my birth chart placement. So, Venus and Mars is conjunct in my second house. Now, what does that mean? That means that there's a highlight of the energies of those two planets, and Venus being the planet of the feminine energy, the fertility, the love, the beauty, the love of food, and things like that. That's in money. And money, let's not forget that, because the queen is about her coins. And then we have Mars, which is the masculine energy, the passion, the rage, the anger, the sex, everything that has to do with like activity and things like that. Those two are right on top of each other in the second house. So, basically the whole energy of that placement is, a lot of sexual activity, value on money, aesthetics, hence Tiana. And there may have been a point in my life where all of those things apply. There may be some things that still apply, but that ain't none of y'all business. And overall, like with my birth chart in general, I have a lot of masculine energy. Like I always considered myself to be an aggressive princess, a little bougetto. I was a tomboy when I was a little girl. I think I did a good job of erasing all of the pictures that, could be used as evidence. Okay. Any other pictures is in my house, and I don't know about sharing none of those with y'all because I looked fucking crazy. But yeah, basically overall my chart says that like it's a lot of masculine energy that dominates, and it makes sense as to why I feel like I'm a hood nigga at heart inside of a woman's body. I try to be mindful of, hey, you know what, you deserve to rest in your femininity and bring out that side of you, balance that out, do your hair, do your makeup, take pride in taking care of your body, from the inside and the out. Because if you were to leave it up to me, if none of those things existed, bitch, I would be out here with just some Timbs, some sweatpants, and a baseball cap and a hoodie. Okay? Because listen, you gonna know I'm a woman either way because the ass is still poking even in the sweatpants. Okay? And the face is top tier. So either way, you gonna know I'm a woman. But if you left it up to me, I will be out here diddy bopping. Okay. I would be out here diddy bopping looking like somebody's stud or stem, okay? No shade, no offense. But yeah, shout out to my listeners. I really appreciate y'all. We are international now, baby. Y'all listening to me in Africa and Europe. What's going on? International teams, period. Thank y'all for the support and the continued support. Share, rate, and review. Support this even more. Other ways you can support. Bless the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Amazon wish list. You can get anything on there. All gifts and donations are accepted. Listener support is accepted. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be buying the motherfucking Yeezys and paying for all these different apps and shit like that, and shit that you don't need but you want. Help a girl out. Help a girl out. All right. I appreciate y'all, and I will talk to y'all next week.